It's Super StarCraft Bros.
Diamond Friday.
I'm Jay.
I'm Iron Sparks.
Zerga, yeah!
I work out.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
It's okay. It's okay. Alright, looks like we have a ZvP on Ohana. I love this map. I don't like Zerg. Protoss is okay. I'm missing my Terran.
You know, Terran's overrated.
No, it's not. Not if you watch the Thursday game. Shut up. Alright, Iron Sparks, who's playing today on Ohana?
Well, in our bottom right corner, we have our red Zerg, MarquessKraw.
Alright.
And in our top left corner, we have our blue Terran, Javimka.
I like Java. Alright. I really like how good you've gotten at the keyboard for the camera stuff. So when we go to IPL 6, are you going to be like awesome?
Nope. Alright, so it looks like we're probably going to be seeing a fact span coming from both players because neither of them have really done anything. We're going to be up to 15 drones before that hatch goes down. And then we got this pylon, so the forge should be down relatively soon.
Yeah, and I'm just going to call him Java. Did Java send down a scouting probe? I think I just saw one skirt around the base.
Yeah, it is back here, so we see so there's no spawning pool yet, so we're probably going to see him come around right about here and patrol a little. That forge is going down right now, so we're getting ready for that little bit of wall off. The spawning pool is going down first prior to the hatch, so
maybe seeing the probe first made him a wee bit nervous.
Because he probably expects a pylon to go down around here.
And it does look like he's going to patrol the hatch area and try and prevent anything like that. I did like that the spawning pool went down first, just as a precautionary.
Yeah, and he doesn't know it's coming either because he hasn't gotten there quite yet. This drone is down here to try to take it, but looks like he's just going to go ahead, go straight for his third.
He brought both drones down to deal with this. He might have expected maybe a pylon or something down there, so he would have sent that other drone over to take it. And
so he does get that hatch down, and probe's going to be able to come in. He already saw the spawning pool, but he's going to get a look at it again since now it's done.
He'd do another little scoot by and see if gas or anything has been thrown.
So he does get his nexus down. He sees that there's no gas, so he knows there's not going to be a really roach push, anything like that.
He might be able to get this probe home.
Yeah, I think he will be able to get it home just fine. The queen is just starting, so not going to be able to do a lot of damage. He is getting a couple zerglings out to do a little bit of scouting. But right now, cannon is going not the most optimal place because I think these zerglings might be able to just skirt around up here.
The only thing I can think of is it kind of guards the other ramp. But that is a very interesting placement of the cannon.
You know, I expect the gateway to go right there.
And that probe is going to hold the line until that zealot comes out.
So yeah, no gas yet. I mean, no one really need to. He's not gonna have the cyber down anytime soon. But go ahead and take a third for Kraw.
Interesting move. Java does see it. And it looks like he's gonna run away. These Zerglings might be able to get a couple hits onto the probe every time he changes direction.
You know, Zerglings are a smidgen bit faster than a probe, even without the Medlock boost, but this probe will survive.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, that was lucky. He's already has the cannon queued to take out these rocks.
Which, I don't know how I feel about taking it down now.
I mean, he's got to be prepared to take his third, but I don't think he's going to have that for a while.
I mean, but you never know.
My only thing, too, is if he gets rushed by Zerglings, that cannon's not paying attention.
No. Let's see, we do have the Cybercore and double gas, so we're probably going to see some quick robo come out pretty quick.
Quickly, you say? Is that what you're saying? Quickly?
Yes.
Alright. So he's going to rapidly tech up to Immortals?
Probably. And
he's going to increase his building speed towards higher gas-intensive units? What?
Right now the Zerg player is focusing entirely and only on income.
Yeah, a couple creep tumors have been put down to link those bases together. And, yeah, interesting. I mean, he knows that the Protoss player expanded, so why not expand behind it? And he's staying at least a base ahead of his opponent, who is getting a robotics bay right now. Are you happy? So we will probably see Immortals, which is going to be a great counter against possible roaches. if they come out.
Yeah, I definitely expect there to be roaches. The Zealot did get 1 kill on its way down. I don't know where that kill happened.
Good job, and he's dragging the queen back with him.
But and he forced a Spinecrawler back here for defense. Even more, he finally does get a Roach Warren and an Evo Chamber down. So we're probably going to be looking at this for a little wall off. Probably see him start getting that range attack.
Yeah, and I mean, it looks like Kraw is going to be geared up to have decent creep spread. He already has his bases linked, but I still think the rocks are there in between his second and third.
Yes, they are. And Meta Block Boost was just started.
He'll probably want a spine or maybe some Zerglings. I would just like to see that worked on. And he's going to lose his Overlord to the Tickle Cannon of the Sentry. Sentry steals the kill from the Stalker.
Kill Stealer.
Yep, and Observer is out now. He's going to be able to poke around that Zerg base and see exactly what's going on. And there's no detection yet for Kraw, so he's going to get a lot of vision. Sees the Zergling sitting out there.
And Attack Upgrade 1 is being researched for Javimka.
Wow, Warp Gate just finished.
Yeah, and he hasn't quite started out pumping out those Immortals, but he might want to because there's 5 roaches on the way.
Yeah, and it looks like taking the third now. I don't know if you said that already, Iron Sparks, but he's creating a wall in front of that third with a very large door right there. Do you think that'll get filled? Or?
I don't know.
I'd like to see some more cannons behind those gateways, just as extra
got a
defense.
cannon right here.
More. He needs more for right there. And
roaches are out as well as a quite big handful of Zerglings, and he is finally starting the Carapace.
I like that. I like that.
This observer sees that there are roaches, and she goes follow this army around a little bit. First Immortal is out on the field. Second one started right behind it.
You know, it's gonna be difficult to guard this. What he needs to do is kind of keep his army in the middle there by that second ramp, and because here comes Kraw's army. We don't know which side he's gonna go for.
You know, if he was smart, he'd go here.
Yeah, he would. I would like to see
this pylon out really quick.
Yeah, and I'd like to see more cannons. I'd like to see more cannons in general. And that turn into a warp gate.
Nah. I'd like to be an individual.
Second Immortal's on its way out, so I mean these are going to be great. Oh, looks like a full wall off then.
Well, he does have this little pathway. Might be some room over here, so he's going to be able to get out. But he does shore up all his loose ends.
Yeah, I would like to see maybe another pylon at that wall, and I would like to see another cannon at the wall, and it looks like Lings are going for the gap right there.
And they're running right into the
We need a force field. Oh, it's a little late, though.
And he does get some nice force fields to surround these Immortals. Are blasting away on these. Even the sentries are getting in on that action. Finally does morph this in over here, however.
It looks like they're going to head to the other way. They're going to take out this forge. Oh, good split. Kind of keep the roaches back a little bit. Some of them can actually get some shots into that
I think
forge.
this forge will survive.
And it looks like Java was trying to go, should I commit to guarding that forge, or are they going to try and wrap back around to the other gate? And it does look like... Oh, that Ling's in the perfect spot.
However, now pretty solid defense by Javimka, but now there is a Spire on the way. I don't know how much defense he has back in the behind his expansions.
There's a Stargate. There was a Stargate queued up to go down.
Guys, you're doing it wrong.
Come on, you gotta go into this simulator.
You're doing it wrong.
Go into this there you go. Good guys.
Alright, Blink is on the way, as well as you mentioned a Starport gate. But Zerg, go ahead, take his fourth, since he knows there's not a lot coming.
And I kinda got a feeling he has a drone at his possible fifth. Nope, just an Overlord. Creep spread into the middle of the map now. Good call from this. He's gonna break down those rocks so he has easy access to the fourth.
And we are getting the infestation pit, so do you think he's going to be going for meters or go straight for Broodlords?
I think he's going to go for Broodlords.
And we got one Warp Prism on the way as well, so it's going to be interesting what he does with that.
Some drops into the base will be good, because there still really is no anti-air for the Zerg player, but Void Race, Void on the way.
And Attack Upgrade 2 is being started as well. Blink almost done another Forge going down. We have Pathogen Glands coming for the Zerg player, as well as Attack Upgrade 1 and Carapace level 2.
I really think that he's going to go Broodlords after that Hive finishes, get that Greater Spire.
Yeah,
Colossus Tech on the way, just in case, you know.
Well, you know, you got to cover all bases.
Seriously, I mean, those laser beams, they're huge. They can literally cover all the bases.
You know, first, second, third, home?
No, I was talking first, natural, and third.
Oh. See, this War Prism is most likely to be spotted.
There is an Overlord sitting over there by a potential 5th base, so he's probably going to pick up on this.
When he gets down here, he'll steal it for sure.
Oh, he could actually snuck by. It looks like he's... No, I think he thought that there was going to be a base there, but
well, there are some Corruptors coming on the field, however. This isn't... Oh, Hive isn't done yet.
No, Hive is just about to finish.
And it'll be the moment of truth.
Infestors are out. They do have that pathogen gland bonus.
Greatest Fire is being started.
So at this point, it would be the most opportune moment for Java to engage. And
this is not the most opportune moment.
I mean, if he can get some good force fields, oh, he's going to funnel and cut a lot of the Zerglings. Get those away.
I don't think he quite has enough damage to take out all those units, though.
No, he almost needs more Zealots to take care of the Lings.
I think what he really needs is to get some Colossus out.
Yeah, I mean
if you get those firing in the back, especially against those Infestors.
He did get a supply block on killing one of those Overlords over there.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll definitely hinder Kraw's pursuit to Broodlords.
We got a few Zealots coming in, doing some damage, trying to go straight for this Hive, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do enough damage in enough time to be able to destroy it, and is going to lose his War Prism.
Yeah, it does look like he's not paying attention. He was a little far away to attack that 4th. He did draw the entire Zerg army back to the main. Half damage!
But you know, half doesn't mean anything.
No, because I mean, if Kraw really wanted to, he could get a couple queens to do an
But now we are going ahead,
orange magical healing
doing some damage over here, getting these preemptive force fields so the Zerglings can't come in. But there are some roaches up here going to be able to take out a few of these gateways. Go ahead, focus down this cannon. You know, these targets are warping in, but they're not able to do enough. I mean, he does have a Colossus on the way, but there's 4 Broodlords on the way, and I think those beat Colossus in any fight.
Yeah, it looks like the roaches, their downfall, a lot of damage is getting taken. Why would you blink into the middle?
Well, he does have all these reinforcing stalkers behind, so he does sacrifice a few for the betterment of the many.
Yeah, whatever, that's not the Protoss philosophy. That's a Zerg philosophy.
My life for ire. Alright, so the 4th is going down for the Protoss player, but, you know, I don't know if he knows about these Broodlords coming in. He doesn't really have much. I mean, he does have Blink, he does have an ample amount of Stalkers.
I believe those were all the roaches for Kraw that he just threw away at the gates of the Protoss base.
Yes, it was.
So we have a lot of Zerglings on the map now with some key force fields.
But you know what we have on the field?
Oh, the Dark Shrine.
And a Fleet Beacon almost done.
Gotta have that bacon.
So it's going to be pretty opportune Vortex play if the Mothership does have enough to get energy, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to be seeing carriers.
And you know, we do have Colossus on the way. We have one finishing up right now. We have upgrades going for Java as well.
It's just
I still feel like Java's in the lead.
But he doesn't have Thermal Lance, so that's going to be unfortunate. They're going to be prime targets for not only the Corruptors, but also the Broodlords.
Are there any Corruptors still on the field? It looks like they've all morphed into Broodlords.
Yeah, there's 6 of them. 5. I can read.
Alright, it does look like Protoss...
A worker showdown.
I have gas and you don't. No.
Unfortunate that all these Broodlords are caught out of position. Blink forward, just going to be doing a lot of damage. I don't know how I did that.
Why are we staring at the Hive? There you go.
Alright, so here is the battle. All those Broodlords were almost taken out. These Colossus are doing some damage. I mean, that's a lot of Zerglings, though. And the Funkos are going off on these Stalkers, so a lot of damage is being done. But those force fields are being highly valuable in this engagement. They've stopped us around for a long time. Now, all these Broodlords are coming up. I would like to see him try to snipe a few before he loses all these Stalkers, but instead he is just going to decide to pull back. You know, I think that fight benefited the Zerg player more.
It might have, but a lot of the Broodlords were knocked out in that battle.
I mean, but now we're looking at 5 Broodlords, and that's really more than enough. I mean, these Zerglings are also doing a lot of damage because the Starters aren't able to kill them fast enough, especially with the 2-2 upgrades versus the 3-2. I mean, now there are some DTs, and I don't think there is any detection on the field, but these Broodlords are just knocking at the door, doing a lot of damage. I would like to see these DTs take out this Infestor while they can instead of focusing on these Broodlings.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of a lost cause if you focus on the Broodlings.
I mean, he is getting this Archon. He's pretty much setting himself out for a Archon toilet. But he needs that Mothership out first.
He does. He does have the Fleet Beacon down. That is at the 2nd.
I'm also disappointed he doesn't have Thermal Lance. I mean, this Archon doing some damage that Infestor just blew up. Blink forward to take out these out. I like to see these Boy Rays focus on the these voids really need to be focused
Yeah,
on the
they
Brood
need to
Lords.
focus on the Brood Lords. Corruptors are out now, so that Void Ray is quickly going to fall.
I mean,
And
the
a little bit
Archon
of,
is able to do some damage, but still, it's just focusing on Broodlings. Not even focusing on these Zerglings over here.
no, where it could do a lot more damage. There was some Zealous Warps in to deal with these Zerglings in the mineral
The
line.
Brood Lords are taken out. Some losses of the pros, pretty much benefiting the Protoss player overall. I'd like to see him try to snipe these before they finish. No, he does go ahead and cancel them.
You know, while those Stalkers were moving, there was a lot of unnecessary hits from the Zerglings on those Stalkers. So, I mean, both players doing great on their macro, getting their armies back and forth, but,
you know, Mothership is finally on the way, but still, I would really want to see those upgraded.
It does look like Java forces a cancel on that 5th base for Kraw. Actually, no, he killed it. No, he got the cancel, Never
And
mind.
now we're looking at a shield upgrade, which will greatly benefit the Archons.
Yeah, I mean, we already have 3-3 for all the Protoss ground units, so that shield upgrade is going to be very, very helpful.
You know, these Zealots might be able to do some damage, but all these Zerglings are coming. If this Archon can get an opportune placement, I mean, there's no Overseer over here, so the DC is also going to be doing a lot of damage. The Void Ray is being focused down by the Corruptors, and it will go down. So will the rest of the Protoss units. A little blink back, but I don't know how I feel about it. Again, force more cancels on these potential Brood Lords. I'm not sure why he keeps trying to morph room right in the middle.
Yeah,
of that.
I don't understand that if he's maybe trying to use them as a magnet
No.
or something like that to pull the attack, but it looks like this base was cleaned up by this pack of Zealots.
Exactly, since he pulled all those Lings away, there was nothing really to defend.
No, I mean, a lot of Lings were killed by the Archons and Stalkers in that engagement up in the middle of the map.
4 Brood Lords forcing this small army back, continuing the Colossus production, still no Thermal Lance. Morphism is sitting inside the Colossus. And Mothership is almost done, shield upgrade almost done, more Archons being morphed in, so we're really just looking at a very big vortex coming, if the time comes.
A couple creep tumors cleaned up on their way out, but it looks like this is it for Kraw right now.
I mean, just look at
what's his economy at right now? It looks like that's what's keeping him.
Yeah, I mean, he's really only -1. These Zealots are doing even more damage.
The Greater Spire is going to go down.
He's going to lose this base and lose the Greater Spire.
You know, I gotta tell you, if Kraw hadn't invested so many minerals into Zerglings, he would have done a lot better.
You know, he just needed to be careful about his
Click has a K in it.
Yeah, and there's that 111 average APM. Yeah, I think he had been more careful with his with his Brood Lords instead of just throwing them away virtually.
You mean like doing like 3 clicks a minute?
I know.
Oh, it's like a massacre of drones.
Yeah,
and it does look like Kraw is going to be doing a bit of a rage right now. He might be able to intercept this Colossus.
yeah, he will take out his Colossus without a doubt.
Colossus is already getting 8, 12.
Actually, it will survive.
Actually, Colossus is going to live. You can't even kill a Colossus with a pack full of Lings? Really?
OP. Where is this Mothership? There it is.
Mothership's just hanging back at home. Doesn't really need to do much.
You know,
Taking a look at the supplies, this game really is over. These Brood Lords have no chance of really winning the game for Java. And I mean,
right now the Protoss player is just playing with his opponent.
yeah, I mean, right now Kraw is gonna rage. So I mean, the Java's just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Try and see how much he can make him yell and stuff like that. Blink forward to take out these Brood Lords.
There's one of the 3 APM.
Yeah, there's one. I mean, oh no, he's clicked a couple more times, so I don't know about that.
The Mothership is finally joining the fray, has enough for a Vortex. I think he was waiting to get a Vortex up on here, and I fully expect it to go down anytime soon.
And that's game.
And now we have a Templar Archives coming.
That's game. Yeah, I mean, I do know that you don't need to click
There it is.
as much.
Nothing was in it, but you know, why not just dump all my units in it?
It's a manner vortex. You know, you do need to have higher APM at the higher levels for Zerg, but I mean, if you're going to be at the higher levels for any of the races, you need to have high APM. You need to be able to manage your army.
And both of those players are sitting at pretty high APM.
I mean, this
how much do you need?
This is really what I expect from. Oh, look, he's speaking a different language.
Looks French.
Yeah. Is he cursing him out in French?
Maybe.
Guys, if you know French, if you could translate that. If it is curse words, though, be creative. Use the comic book language.
ZvP
Takes 0 skill of the APM. Really? Why is the D apostrophe APM? Oh, look!
That doesn't look French.
I guess when you are, excuse my French, you really are speaking. Wow, he's really gonna force him out to kill everything. That's just... Really?
Well, there's only one building left.
Stupid game, stupid build, angry Zerg. How old are you? Oh, I do want to know. How old are you?
Did I just all in? Did anyone see that?
The all-in was about 27 minutes.
All-in?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
12 it seems. Yes, I would agree.
You know, why talk English all game then switch to French when you lose?
Well, what better way to curse someone out than in French?
I have a feeling that's a bad word.
I really have a feeling it's a really strong bad word.
Well, that was Friday.
We can't let you hear. We'll hide it. We'll hide it in the vortex. All right, guys, leave a comment down below on how you think Java did a great job against Kraw.
Tell us how OP you think Protoss is.
Or how OP Zerg is.
Or how not OP Terran is.
They are really not OP.
They used to be.
Hope you guys have a great weekend. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe, share, hit that like button. We'd really appreciate it. Send us your replays at SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. Good luck, have fun.
GG.
GG.